Alright, I'm going to assume we're live, and that the screen capture shows absolutely nothing, because that always happens, and yes, it is not showing anything. Wonderful. Okay. Started stream a bit late today, mainly because I completely forgot about it. Anywho, let me see if I can get the screen capture to work, because Okay, so it just doesn't exist. Good to know. Okay. Remove capture. Let me add a new one. Add game capture. Let me add a new one. Add game capture. Let me add a new one. Oh no, a feedback loop. Where's the feedback loop coming from? Add game capture. Let me add a new one. Hello, everyone. No, a feedback loop. Alright. The feedback loop coming from? Add game capture. Okay. Hello, everyone. Trying to get this to work. Alright. Feedback loop coming from? Why is... Okay. Hello, everyone. Trying to get this to... I have a feedback loop issue. Hold on. Okay. Hello, trying to get this to... I have a feedback loop issue. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I closed the tab. Oh yeah, funny thing about this chat. You guys can now see yourselves. I have made specialized... Yes, sure. I have made this... Well, you guys can't even see it, so... Give me one moment. I might just have to stick to the old capturing the whole monitor, because I don't think this is gonna work. Screen is black. Yeah, I could tell. I'm trying to change that right now. Oh, wait, can I just... Oh. Yeah, you know, that one works. Hold on. Let me configure it. Resolution. I forgot the resolution of my monitor. You know what, we'll just stick with this then. Alright. You guys can see yourselves, so... What does this do? That doesn't do anything. Let me see if I can remove the border around this, because this screen is always on top of everything, which is a good thing. What is... Oh. Yeah, that works, yeah. Okay. Now you guys are stuck on my screen till the end of time, unless I close the other window on my other monitor. Okay. Back to the usual. Cool setup. Thank you. Okay. So, first thing to get done is maps. I haven't done many maps, and I feel like I need to do more maps. That was a lot of maps. Anyway, PJ's rig will work on a bit in this stream because I have an idea as to how I may get him working, although you guys are going to have to animate each leg individually, but they'll have IK, so that's a plus. Now, there's like two ways I could go about doing it. Either I just release it as is, and the legs just don't move with the body. They're still animatable, and their pivoting is still connected with the mesh. It just uses a curve modifier, so the rig, or rather, the leg bones just won't move with the model. Which it could be mildly infuriating, but it still gets the work done, and you pretty much do half the work, so I might just stick with that. Anyway, I need to set up F model, because I need to extract a map. Now, as per request, the Tea Party map is the main priority for today. Who knows, I might get around to releasing it because I just found out textures also import with this thing. Sometimes. Although they don't connect. Don't you forget to finish the Rigo Huggy? Yes. I think I mentioned before, why... I have my leg next to my computer fan. It is awfully warm. My old computer, I can't find a place to plug it in at the moment, so I might just have to, like, take out the C drive from there and then plug it into some external thingy to plug into my computer to temporarily connect and archive that thing. Because it's not on my D drive, which I just simply moved over. So, you guys will get that after my short little vacation in July. It'll be released by mid-July, assuming I don't get lazy. PJ, however, will be released before then, because I already have access to him. Anyway, on with the maps. Maps. Level, which level is it? Huggy Chase, Sweet Street, hold on. Level 9 is the dollhouse, so... There are two maps. There is Dollhouse Main, which I'm pretty sure is just the interior. Well, I see a kissy rig. I don't think... Well, there's a mini braids rig. So this must have been early in development. Yeah, this is the... This must have been incredibly early in development because... Yeah, mini braids. Bald. Smooth head. I don't know why they textured that. That's weird. Stuff like this seems very hard to do, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a repetitive process, so I wouldn't say it's hard. I'd say it's just incredibly time-consuming for the sake of it being time-consuming. Anyway. Main hall. What's main hall? Okay, that's not main hall. That's the entire building, but sure. Now... Is this the entire... Yes. Yes, it is. Well, maybe not the entire thing, because... Oh... Well, yet again, there's nothing here, so I guess that makes sense, and all the rooms are already here. Whoa. Well, maybe not all, because this one's missing. So yes, this likely has, like, mini U-maps within, which the Blender add-on will automatically import, because, this one's missing a door. And not only that, this one has no texture, so that's going to be incredibly troubling. Along with the stairs. And more doors. Even more doors. Yeah, you could tell a lot of stuff is missing, because, I'm not sure these two were empty. Does it even have the basement section? No. Okay, so we're just going to import this, because it says main hall. And if this doesn't import with everything in it, then we have to import every map manually as we look into it. So let me copy the path for that real quick. Oh wait, who am I kidding? I actually exported it earlier today. Who here saw the back rooms? I am going to possibly see it. Let's see what Kane Pixels was up to, obviously. Here, it should be in this folder. Oh, what did that do to the stream? Okay, wonderful. Recommend that if you transfer files in Blender, you use Google Drive. I use that all the time. Mean like between computers. Because I just use Google Drive for, like short-term transferring. But my entire Google Drive is taken up, so I can't really use that at the moment. And I don't want to delete all my old models. Those are pretty much like, I don't know, dirty gold for me. It's just a bunch of my old stuff that I made. Before I get the stream fixed, I'm gonna just load up the map real quick. Dollhouse test. And temp.blend. Okay, the display is on no monitor. Okay, so File Explorer kills the whole thing. That's good to know. Yeah, this is the map, everyone. Don't get too surprised, because this is literally what we just seen in F model. It even has the, let me guess, world grid texture. Nope, basic shape material. Okay. Yeah, still no door here. Alright, this is gonna be one weird setup to work with. Actually, let me see if I extracted anything else. And stream went dark again. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, wait. Hold on. Reconnect display. I just did something. Something as in... Okay, yep. How's your day going, everyone? I'm gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, we will do a little bit of gaming today. Not too much. Because we still gotta, finish the map by request. By many people. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Hmm? Oh, wait. Does it align perfectly? What? Oh, right, you enter... You don't really get to see the outside connected to the inside, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on. Nearly perfectly. Nearly. No, it even has the vents. I don't ever remember seeing that in game. Though it is weird that the whole map is just like this. I don't think it's... Oh, wait, no, that's imported. Get this out of here. Oh. Don't get that out of here. Okay. Actually, I should probably look outside the collection. How do you fly Cameron in Blender like that? I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You do... Yeah, fly. Shift... And then tilde or whatever that apostrophe thing is. Basically one of the upper leftmost keys under the escape key, unless your keyboard layout is different. Just shift tilde. Matter of fact, I'll put on screencast key so you can see it. Ooh, I gotta squint my eyes. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, shift and then whatever that key is. Alright. Actually, let's get some music. I really hope that just didn't kill the stream entirely. Music, music, music. No internet connection. Oh, my subscription's loaded, but I have no internet connection. You know what? Wonderful. Look for it elsewhere. File Explorer, do you have my back? And it killed the stream again. Okay. So I can load into a browser, but not File Explorer. That's oddly convenient, I guess. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. What's in here? This folder is empty. Cool. You know, we'll just do poisonous kiss again. Ow, that's loud. Okay. I'm gonna hope that doesn't overtake me in volume. And checking the stream. Extract Minos Prime from Ultra Kill. Unfortunately for you, I do not have Ultra Kill. Let me move that to the side and fix stream. What's your favorite chapter? Of Poppy Playtime, I gotta say, is 3. I know it sounds like a generic favorite, but in quality and improvement in of itself, for what it was at the time, it was peak. Chapter 4 was just like a heavily excessively optimized version of Chapter 3. That was okay. Yeah, Chapter 3 is goated. Yep. Chapter 5 is basically just an optimized version of Chapter 3, but not as heavily optimized as Chapter 4, which I feel like is better, although it sucks that they didn't add as many movable props as the chapters grew on. Because you used to move like everything in Chapter 1, and then in Chapter 5 you can hardly grab anything. Alright, oh yeah, this is gonna be annoying. There's hand models and rigs on where you can put your hands on. Oh, you could grab the apples? Weird. I guess this just shows off whatever you can grab in game. Okay, for some reason you can... Oh, there's a thing in there. Why could you grab onto that thing? That just look... Oh, that's probably one of the hand scanner. Secrets for Pianosaurus. I'm not sure. That one goofy Pianosaurus dance. And we even have this area. Kinda don't really understand why people hate Chapter 4. Yeah. It wasn't as good, but why would you go out of your way to hate it? I mean, story-wise, it's good. I'm just saying, like... Well, I guess everyone's just saying... The gameplay is bad, probably for the sake of how repetitive it is. You just always returning back to the same spot, never really gaining too much progression until the end. It's just a weird way of building the game, to be honest. Because, I mean, especially the holdout from the prototype, just slowly and slowly being revealed. Anyway, I'm just going to... Why is that there? I'm going to make these two a separate collection. That way... we can separate them into collections. For easier stuff. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope, that didn't work. Didn't work whatsoever. Selected content. Alright, I should probably put the song on loop. There we go. That also didn't do anything. Which do you prefer, FNAF or Poppy Playtime? Personally, I mean, with the state everything is in right now, I'm leaning more onto the FNAF side, not just because of the movies and Steel and all that, both kind of suck, but FNAF because, you know, there's a lot of things going on. There, you have, like, Chica's Party World, you have, like, a bunch of other spin-offs. Poppy Playtime seems to be sticking to a mainstream line of games, kind of like Bendy, but Bendy is good in of itself because it had that like style to it, especially for being made in Unity. I think it's more of Isaac's oh yeah, he resigned. Game hasn't been the same. He did said he made an outline, but yet again, one of the people in the team did confirm that Chapter 5 was supposed to be the ending point, which I guess explains the awkward ending. So I get, yeah, they are hiring new directors after all. So it's not going to be as bad, hopefully, for the future chapters. Although Markiplier was kind of right, saying the Chapter 5 kind of sucked for what it was. Because Chapter 5 could have been the perfect ending point. Though, for what's going on, they just seem to be adding more cliffhangers. Make local all. That didn't do anything. What if I select this? And then we do library override, make selected content. No. What if we make instances real? Oh no. Oh yes, okay. Okay. Are these all just called balloon? Oh, no. They're all different things. Wonderful. Still scrolling. Hopefully 6 is the final. Yeah, they're hiring a bunch of new directors, which makes me think it's going to be a somewhat of a good finale. I say somewhat because I don't know what to expect from these directors. Also, considering the history of what's been going on. I can't edit that, okay. Exterior. That makes sense since Isaac said Harley shouldn't come back. But I'm genuinely worried. I mean, how many episodes or chapters will there be? Yeah, I mean, Harley coming back though was good. I think everyone can agree. Everyone favored that. But yet again, he is a likable character, and they are bringing him back for the sake of just, you know, trying to get more content out of him. Though, how it affects the story is also okay, so that's also why people like it. Because, you know, being stuck in a robot and there could be copies of you, that's a weird thing. Excited for the movie. Yeah. Happy Playtime is one of those like movies where it was pretty much made to be live action. Unlike FNAF, because FNAF is like a sit and survive type of thing. Unless you're talking about the newer games, yes, Secret of the Mimic and like Ruin, Security Breach absolutely deserves to be turned into a movie. Harley is a digital copy of himself. I don't think his return was a bad thing. And true, because the eye you see especially is just a higher quality version of his current sprite seen in Chapter 4. Which, yeah, it makes sense, but does feel a little awkward that, you know, oh, there's more to this guy. I mean, I'm afraid this will turn into a Garden of Banban, but with better quality. I mean, it kind of freaked me out that it didn't end in Chapter 5. Yeah, they leave it on cliffhangers. Because, yeah, Mob is going to have to turn around and make something new. And make spin-offs. But, I mean, from what I've seen, all the spin-offs seem to be good. Smiling Critter Survivors, absolutely getting that. Because we haven't had any confirmed models of the Smiling Critters except for half a Dog Day and then Catnap. And technically Bobby Bear Hug. There's just a sketch of her in the logbook that they released. But from what I can tell, for the series, it's looking pretty good. Personal preference, but I think the graphics got worse, so yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're just optimizing it for the sake of storage space, because Chapter 3 was running at a solid like 15 gigabytes of storage, compared to like Chapter 4, which is like 6 gigabytes. And not only that, the UI slowly got worse too, because one of the only bugs in Chapter 5 that I can remember is like when you tried to restart to the last checkpoint and you clicked no, it would restart you there anyway. So both options are, would you like to restart to checkpoint? Yes or yes. That's the only bug I can remember in that entire game. Interior. Why is there a curve? In what world would this map need a curve? What do you think of the nightmare critters? I have a love-hate relationship with them. They should just admit it. They were only created to make merchandise. I mean, yeah, but merchandise is going to come with every chapter regardless. I mean, it's not like they can make a Harley Sawyer plushie. I feel like they're good in contrast to the smiling critters and gives us a more, like, common enemy to face. Although the repetitiveness, especially in Chapter 5 with the wrong side animals, is just a little too far. They're cool, but not necessary. I mean, yeah. You could have went on the entire plot line without them, and it wouldn't really change that much. Okay, where's this curve object? Because that's starting to infuriate me. This map shouldn't have a curve. It's a map. Oh, right, there's SK grab pack hands. Oh, yeah, mini Mega Braid and whatnot. Bunch of skeletal meshes. Don't need them. There you are, Spline 039. Where are you? Oh, wait, you're just the path. Okay, you know what? That's clever. That's clever. That is clever. I will say. The curve being in charge of the path, instead of just a manual animation for it, is clever. I like that. I swear, if they have another Smiling Critters spinoff in Chapter 6, I will crash out. I mean, here's what they did. Chapter 3, they did Smiling Critters. It was unique, it was original. Then Chapter 4, they kind of did the same thing. It's a little repetitive. Chapter 5, they have the wrong side animals, which sure isn't the normal 8. It's just 6, technically 12 variants. Though the next chapter will likely be taking place in literally a better place, because for whatever reason it's capitalized in the subtitles. So, from my understanding, they have every reason and every right to create a new one, because it doesn't sound like we're literally diving into the Earth's core. It sounds like we're just going to like a renovated part of the factory. Well, it depends. Though they will obviously have to mark it off something. You have a personal theory about the prototype. What is thy theory? You know, where's the origin of this thing? Yeah, I can absolutely just, like... Oh. Yeah, you know, that's gonna be someone else's issue. I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, that's not gonna work well. Okay. Yeah, the interior does literally just fit snugly into this. Though barely offset. Okay, everything's imported. Let's get to texturing. Is there anything already textured? No. surprisingly, also know. I think the design we thought was his, the Chapter 3 Shrine one. Oh yeah, that one was changed to a sort of final form. And if so, I am here for it. Yeah, because that makes sense, because we saw his upper arm in previous chapters, and now all of a sudden his upper arm is covered in like a jester outfit thingy, so there is definitely something under the jester outfit, and so I guess that could also be a big reveal in of itself. So they have a lot of things to follow up with in the next chapter, which isn't wonderful, though it is a little weird why they're doing it. Give me an unpopular opinion of hobby playtime. I'm just gonna say it right now. Lily Love Braids doesn't really deserve the love she's getting. Because I feel like there's a lot of people finessing over her for some weird reason. I mean, she kind of puts us through, like, not sure if I can say this because YouTube will probably strike my channel as the AI bot is, but she puts us through quite literal hell with the puzzles, so... And her significance in the storyline isn't that great, considering she's, like, the only other major villain in the Chapter 5 other than the prototype. But for her place being in the background of the title screen is kind of weird, because she doesn't really feel like a villain that's built up to be a villain. The shrine is just an expression cover-up. It could be, because it could largely be referencing what the prototype could be based off of previous concept art. Doesn't sound as good as it was in my... Yeah. Oh, hello, Joao Pedro. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm not sure the table's supposed to look like that. Oh, right, mask textures. Color, what? Give me color. Not okay, beautiful. Give me alpha. Beautiful again. Multicolor texture. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, that's a color palette texture. Okay, please tell me the UVs are... So, we're not doing this map. No, we're not doing this. I mean, okay, what does it look like in game? Because I could probably just do a mixed color and multiply it. Unless there's like another thing here that I'm missing. Actually, matter of fact, I'll just do this for the alpha. I'm gonna do a math node to add detail. Nope, not that one. True, I prefer more Mommy Longlegs. Yes, Mommy Longlegs was a good character because she actually had some, like, genuine and obvious threat to the player. Because they set out Catnap's Shrine was an expression, an exaggerated version of the prototype to show how he was a god to Catnap. And don't really think that's the truth. Maybe you're smoking, who knows? Yeah, buddy. I'm not sure. That's not the right one. I want the alpha of that mask. Okay, let's see. Chapter 5, Poppy, Playtime Dollhouse. Okay, what does the inside look like? Okay, wow, all the images are too high contrast for me to see. That's wonderful. Can I see more, please? I don't want to look up a video. Okay, fine, I'll look up a video. Oh, wait, hold on, there's a wiki page. Oh, wow, conveniently, the table in the middle that I need to base my colors off of is conveniently blocked out by dark light. Wonderful. Have you done anything beyond the Grab Pack 2.0 from beginning to Chapter 5? I do. Yeah, I've heard what you've said before, several times, actually. I mean, I'm not going to make a whole separate rig on it. I'm not sure if I've said this to you before and it's just being inconsistent. My specialist rig will be updated. So when I transfer over the specialist rig from Kofi, I'll update it with all the Chapter 5 stuff. So you're good on that. You're good on that. In fact, Mommy Longlegs is the only character whose death made me feel sad. I mean, yeah. Because she wasn't really evil for the sake of the prototype. He's just a little kooky. Can you show it? The specialist rig? Because I haven't made much progress in it yet. And I do need to remake the specialist rig because, for whatever reason, I made the reset position of the tubes off from the original. So, I haven't really done much of anything with it yet, because that's after I had the whole IKFK thing. I think I already told you that on Discord. It's taken a little, but we're also working on like 7 other stuff at the moment. Like 4 of those being fan projects, 1 of them being a commission, and then the other 2 just being personal stuff I'm working on. Well, if so, then maybe 8, because I got 3 personal stuff working on. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Fringo. Long time no see. Still says no internet connection. And my stream chat isn't updating. But the one on screen is. You know, I'm not even gonna mind that. I just want to see a detailed image with colors of the table in the dollhouse section. And currently, everyone who's had an in-game... Oh, wait, hold on. I could just search up the prototype reveal. Oh my god, is it that hard to get a table into view for a cutscene? Okay, here it is. So the color is slightly purple. And then the chairs have a completely different material. Although, seems like the bottom half is supposed to be something else, maybe. Oh, great. What is multi-roughness? I think they just hit the color palette strat and just, like... They close their eyes, hit the color palette... Oh, your voice is not clear. Is it? I mean, it's on max volume. I could turn down desktop audio a little to make that better. Just for clarification, let me get a feedback loop on this. Okay, the video just straight up isn't loading. Wonderful. Lily table? Yes, this is the Lily table. Oh, great. This also controls furniture stuff. That's... Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Are you doing a port of the house? Yes, and the exterior, of course. I'm probably going to save the interior for later, because this one reuses way too many materials. This is what I mean by optimization issues. This is, like, number one issue with every chapter past chapter 3. There's always like a reuse of some materials that I just cannot replicate in Blender because I use some Unreal Engine magic for it. I'm not a professional Blender user. I can't perfectly replicate stuff. But you know what I can do, however, is... okay, no, it's the trees too. It's everything. How about the ground? How about the ground? Okay, the ground is good. The ground is normal. The ground is not normal, in fact. The ground is filled... Okay. This is going about as well as I expected from Chapter 5, so that's wonderful. Oddly glossy ground for an ORM texture. Are you sure specular... Wait, wasn't it the other way around? Green there, blue there. Oh. Not ORM. Occlusion, roughness, metallic. Occlusion, roughness, metallic. Okay. Jeez, okay. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, I'm going to assume that's not anything major. Can you copy the lily area only manually? No, I just separated it into collections. You can just toggle. Not incredibly hard. Finally, someone who's porting things from Chapter 5. I feel like Chapter 3, people gave up on porting Poppy Playtime. After Chapter 3, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone just gave up on porting because of the optimization issues they came across. Because I tried porting some Chapter 4 maps, and there were so many issues. You couldn't even find the ground texture properly. I had to import that as a separate plane. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Probably not going to release this anytime soon, anywho. I'm just trying to see if this works. If it works well enough, then I'll release it. But, not really a wonderful start so far. I mean, the grass looks okay. It's oddly metallic, though. We'll see how everything else looks in due time. Rock. Oh. Okay, so for some reason they just import textures within the... Okay, that's weird. I can get behind that, though. The light! Okay, no, why does that... I don't... What? No, stop it. Why does that happen? That shouldn't happen. There's, like, white specks growing on my screen. That shouldn't happen. I mean, yeah, I know the map is supposed to be glossy, but assumingly not this glossy. Let me do the dirt, though. Oh, grass, plastic. Grass. Plastic. Just dip this again. Ow, my eyes. Is the ground dirt in game or is it grass? Because I genuinely can't remember. Can someone give me confirmation? I mean, it's probably grass because it blends here. Just gonna try doing dirt to see what it looks like. Potential. Actually, let me just look at the trailer. Can someone look at the trailer? Because for whatever reason, my browser doesn't like working. Can someone check the trailer in that one scene where you have this cart? Can you see if the ground is either grass or dirt? Because that's the only thing I can think of for this. I'm gonna stick to grass temporarily. Probably not temporarily, but until I get an answer. Ow. Okay, no. Okay. Nope, stop it. We hide the shine behind a tree. Nope, stop it. Nope. And then we do the rock texture. Okay, this one is minimal. It has every texture I need. Ow. 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 Stop it. Bricks. Oh, just stone bricks, okay. Nope, it's getting worse, okay. Is it because it's not non-color? Oh. Okay, well I still have to do that. Much better, okay. Yeah, what happened to all the lighting issues? I want more lighting issues. Where'd the lighting issues go? Come on. Oh wait, I just realized that I think I'm pretty sure that affected everything. Oh. Okay then. Oh no, we got trim textures. Alright. How bad is it? You know what? If I don't have to... Oh no, multicolor texture. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. We're going to assume all the clips are white. Wonderful. Oh right, we still need to... Non-color. Non-color. How maps are you going to make? I'm going to take that question as how many maps am I going to make? How many as in... I mean, I'm... What do you mean no space left on device? I may probably make... No, we'll do like 5. Not 5. We'll 2 or 3 maps of Chapter 5 being major ones. Because I don't think anything more than that would be worth anyone's time. I do, however, need to check out space on my device. Right, File Explorer still does that. Okay. Give me a second, everyone. What do you mean? I have 459 gigabytes free. Oh, wait, no, that's on my other drive. I only have 947 megabytes free. Wonderful. You know, what if I just Control-Shift-S downloads, and then Dollhouse, interior, and exterior 4.0. Let me just... Why did you mention Chapter 2 in the name of the stream? Because Chapter 2 rigs is one of the only other character rigs I need to finish, which is PJ Pugapillar, which will... since it's been almost an hour, we'll work on him in a second. Because I just wanted to go over map porting and talking. Because when I meant by map porting for, like, generalized map porting. Okay, everything should be good there. Floater. What does that do? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm going to assume Alpha is going to play a big role in this. We don't need an mission. We need normal textures, and we need specular maps. Now, just for clarification, yes, okay. And of course, we don't like alpha clipped, we like alpha hashed. We love alpha hashed. For some reason, my PC fans are screaming at me. I don't know what I did to them. BC. Diffuse. Normal. Normal. Nope, not alpha. Color. And then even so, we still need to... Right? Oh wait, hold on. That turned into wall panel. Did I accidentally do that because I was clicking and dragging? No, that was there by default. Oh, there's duplicates. Weird. What's the base color? Okay, so it is wall panels. Not looking great. Okay, something happened. Oh. Okay, now it should be good. Roughness looking a little off. Yeah, I'm gonna think that's fine. Oh, what's K? K is alpha channel, right? Weird. Okay, for some reason that's the flowers, too. And it seems to be this one also has a multi-texture and a multi-roughness. So we're not gonna think about that. No. We're just gonna move on. So, after all, you guys get the whole point. On map porting, I'm probably gonna do most of this off stream. Because, I don't think anyone wants me to, like, plug in and plug stuff and talk for, like, an hour straight. So, rather, we will move on with the PJ rig. That way, we work on that devil for an hour, and then we get to gaming. A little less of gaming than the other streams, of course, but I, however, this time have a VR headset at play. So I will be playing Help Wanted in VR, because I don't think I've played much of any Help Wanted in VR. I'm pretty sure I've done it, like, once. Side of this map, in-game or storage space? Wow, that's so cool. Thank you. Because storage space-wise, and that, okay. Should probably refrain from doing that, or at least give you a warning. Storage space, it's 1.17 gigs. But if I pack textures, which I always do, give me a sec. If I pack 512 image files that are almost all 4K, it is... Oh, would you look at that? 2.17 gigabytes. So, a whole gigabyte is just textures, so that's wonderful. Let me switch over to PJ. PJ. Where is PJ? What do you mean not a Blender file? Did I accidentally save it in Blender 5.0 again? Okay, well, conveniently, you can just open it in Blender 4.5, save it, and then save it in 4.0. So let me do that real quick. PJ. Open. Don't care. Overwrite. File. Open. PJ. And my entire blender froze. Click overwrite. Oh yeah, I need to... There we go. The PJ. Now, here's the issue I've been stating, because you guys probably haven't seen this guy for a while. With the rig, I made it so that he's attached to a curve. So, you know, body bends. And you can also scale up the curve for better smoothing, or scale it down for sharper bending, which doesn't create fantastic results, but someone's definitely going to want that. Now you might wonder why there's only 3 rigged legs up on front. I hate him. Don't worry, buddy, I hate him just as much as you will ever hate him. Now you might be wondering why there's 3 legs here. Well, because front legs, because if you want him to grab something, he can grab something. And then these back 2 are just replicated across the whole thing. Now, the only issue with this is because the model is using a curve modifier. Curve modifier, as in it is deforming. There is no armature or bones correcting the deformation, which is why it can clip into itself like here. Which, no one's probably going to run into that issue, surely. But, yeah, the curve modifier only affects the mesh. Now, sure, the armature modifier is applied before then, so you can still make animations as you wish, just based on this stuff down here. But, you can't really make them parented, because if you try to do that, it'll just be double offset, so... I mean, hey, at least the head works. So, what are we thinking for this guy? Because, you know, I'm gonna put a poll in chat right now. We'll let you guys decide. What you got? Oh, right. Hold on. The stream might crash for a few seconds. His face, as I see, it doesn't look like his real design in the game. I mean, mainly because he'll have slightly off proportions on the face. Because there are facial bones. And not only that, his eyes don't move in-game. I just kind of did a whole shrink wrap shenanigan thingy on there. Anyway, the stream might crash as I reload the page. Or rather, use Task Manager to use this. So, one moment, please, everyone. We're under construction. Task Manager, oh Task Manager, please don't kill the stream. That would be awfully funny of you. Okay, are we back? Are we back? Because I think we're back. Okay, now I can create a poll. So, assuming I'm back. Oh yeah, Shablam. Assuming I'm back, I will start a poll. Each leg individually rigged. Because there are 2 ways we can go about doing this. We could do specifically his smiling eyes. I don't see it terrifying. I mean, yeah, he's just a goober, bro. He's just that. He's just like that. Because Spline IK, first of all, works off. There's a bone for each segment. So each segment will have its own bone. But the bones will be automatically moving like this. So you don't really need to touch the bones at all in the animation. Though each leg will be individually rigged. But I'm just now realizing this. I can make a copy transforms modifier. to copy the leg transforms from this one, and then kind of have it act like an array modifier, which I'm just now realizing is actually a better idea. So we're not even going to do a poll on that. We're just going to do that instead, because I'm very dumb. Actually, is that a good idea? Because this one accomplishes the same thing, just with lower bones and less complications. You know, I'll still do a poll on it. Each leg individually rigged. Yes. A lot of bones plus spline. IK. No. Quick to release in sheep on bones. Quick to release yet. Desync bones. That's a little too long. Yeah, we'll just put less bones, but desync. Okay. That also doesn't work. Here we go. Also, don't forget, it doesn't always have to be scary. They are originally in a childish doll fact. Yeah, true. Although they did a beautiful job merging the two factors, with Catnap being, like, this, like, supposed to be childhood toy, but, like, made it almost horribly wrong in a way to make it scary. So while we're doing that, I will be fiddling with this guy's rig. Because I do need to eventually add bone shapes to the guy, and I'd figure I'd do that now. I also need to add a root bone. Jeez, okay. Oh, great. If you want, I'll see how many legs he has. Well, I wouldn't really say you'd have to count, because I'm pretty sure it uses a similar array thing in game. Because at the end of his path, like, when he reaches the rubble, his head just kind of, like, teleports back a few segments, and then when he continues walking, this segment goes back. And it just keeps deleting and teleporting each segment behind him until it reaches the same point again. So I'm pretty sure it still uses an array modifier, because each segment is just like 3 different rigs in game. And it's probably just duplicating those. And I can't really use an array modifier on a rig. Yeah, buddy, I get very technical with the game. I know what I'm doing. Besides, I want to make... Actually, I will tell you guys right now. If I do spline IK, you guys won't have customization over the length of this guy. So if you choose the other option, which is just this as is, you can customize how many body segments he has. Just saying. Sure, you'll still be stuck with the 4 same bones, but that's going to be the same for spline IK, so you're not really benefiting much from there. So I'm just saying this right now, the no option, you'll also be able to configure how many body segments he has, because, sure, it's going to be complicated driver work. Actually, matter of fact, this could all just technically be one mesh. Wait a second, I'm a genius. Hold on. Give me a second. We don't need an array on this segment. What if I... Boop. Eep. Oh my god. Does it still work? Because if so, I don't have to do complicated driver work. Oh my god. It works. Okay, wonderful. Wow, basically what I'm gonna do is, because this works perfectly, if you use the no option, then, unlike Spline IK, I'll just have a fixed amount of body segments. You could literally stretch this to as much as your computer can handle. For me, it's a lot. This guy is literally a train. And not only that, if you look at the deformation over here, I mean, sure, I'm gonna have to use a driver to control the Bezier curve length for it, but yeah, you guys get the gist. I'll just have like another bone that's parented to the end of the array chain. Is this his real color? Yes, it is. In-game, yeah, he just has 2 body segment colors and then a head, which is a completely different material. I think for some reason his head also has an alternate, where like the purple and blue are swapped. But from what I'm basing off of, what I'm basing this off of is going to be just this dude. He's not a train. Buddy, I'm gonna save real quick before I do this. I could set this value to 1,000. I said could as in possibly, and now my computer is slowly crashing. Oh wait, no. Oh, no, it is actually at 1,000. No. Yeah, no, oh, wait, you can see the end of it. Yep. Absolute cinema. Now, yes, I'm going to have to make it so that, like, this bone, the end of the chain, just moves. It's transformed along. So it's always at the end. So that way the curve is always at the end. So that way it'll actually function properly. But other than that, this is probably going to be the most customizable rig in Blender history. Oh. Yeah. Don't forget the version with blood. I have been noted about that multiple times. Don't worry. On the root bone, there's always going to be a custom property for skins. So y'all won't have to worry about that. We'll just do measly 10. Actually, yeah, 7's good. Okay, does it really help that the vote is currently 50-50? So you know what? In the meantime, while that runs, how much runtime do we have on the stream right now? An hour. We'll spend rest of time help wanted. Because we've established what we wanted from the PJ rig. After this, I will finalize it based off of your choices. Congratulations to the 2 people who have actually voted, though. You have made it 50-50. Man, his eyes are all black. Try to change it. I mean, he doesn't ever move his eyes in-game, from what I remember. But for me, I just made an option. I just kind of scaled the eyes outward so it's more of a spherical shape. And then added a base mesh under it to shrink wrap to. So that way, regardless... I mean, it's going to look a little weird from there. But regardless of how you orient it with the bone, it's always going to look flat, even if it's like a small disc for what it's rotating off of. Now, I did a similar tactic. Now, sure, the polygons are a little wobbly, but that's because of the shrink wrapping. I could easily just turn off simplify, because I have a beefy computer, and I could literally just... Okay, well, maybe that was maybe it's a little laggy, but... Just 2 subdivisions. Matter of fact, I'll do 1 to be generous. It'll run a little faster. I don't know why my computer's so slow right now. I think it's because Blender's still in its startup stage. But you guys get the point. Okay. So, assuming the vote is going to be carrying on, we are going to play a game of Help Wanted. Because I absolutely love Help Wanted, and I have never played it in VR except for one time where I've only done like 3 of the minigames, maybe 4. So we're gonna do that. Let me get my headset. I'm still gonna have to go back to that old microphone, which I don't like whatsoever. Gonna be at a consistent volume though. That's at least gonna be a good thing. So, okay, the quality probably decreased a ton, but at least I don't think the volume changed that much. Maybe he'll become more terrifying in the darkness. Oh, absolutely. That thing is a menace in the dark. No, I should really play VR mods at Poppy Playtime. Probably be a VR mod that exists soon, if not already one now. Now, a good thing about this VR is if it works, and if it's not laggy, I can see chat. But for now, we're just gonna stick to the old peek under the headset and look at chat every once in a while thing. Have an idea to make the pupils dilate? Oh, don't worry, buddy. I already know how to make the pupils dilate. Since it's already shrink wrapped in mesh, I should just be able to create a shape key that roughly creates the shape of a dilated pupil. Or close pupil. Your voice sounds like you're in an old horror game. Yeah, that's because I changed the mic, because the other mic I was using is an expensive studio mic. Let me just... Okay, sorry, I just gotta put on the headset under the whole headphones. Let me just stream. So, okay, that one was on me. That one was on me. I'm adjusting stream. Hold on. No more music. Help Wanted in VR mode, please. First of all, I gotta turn on my VR headset. Help Wanted, play Steam VR mode. I need my controllers. I'm not gonna see chat for a little, so hopefully don't type anything important. I want to see if one way works, though. Song in the background is Ballora. Oh no, it was a Poisonous Kiss from Secret of the Mimic. Made by the Leon Riskin, which is pretty much been working on the soundtrack for all FNAF games since Sister Location. So yes, that's why it sounds good. I'm gonna actually use Aerolink. Actually, you know what? I'm fine with not looking at the stream. It just peeking over. Because I don't want to... Well, on the other... Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna have you guys in VR with me. That way I don't miss anyone. Steam VR has encountered a critical error. I know. Give me a second. Okay, no, it's incredibly laggy. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be configuring stuff real quick. always stream. Help wanted, the best FNAF game? Yes, indeed. Steam VR has encountered a critical error. Oh, game capture works. What? Okay, well now it doesn't work. Alright, give me a second, everyone. Because, oh wait, Airlink is smooth? Oh my god. Wi-Fi. Oh my Wi-Fi. Okay, hold on. Why isn't that showing? Oh, right. That's not working. Let me just reset window position. Where's reset window position? Oh wait, toggle borders. Oh, no, I think it was Control-Alt-F9. Hold on. Oh great, it hit the window. Control-Alt-F9. There we go. Okay. Alright, here it is, Alright. There we go, I can see chat. I can see chat in VR, let's go. Alright, let me reset up help wanted. Yo, okay, let me make sure this audio is getting through. You guys can hear the audio, right? I think it's good. Oh my bitrate. Okay, on my end it looks horrible. Hold on, let me turn on display capture. Alright. Whoa, I am awfully short. I am not this short in real life, guys. Give me a second while I readjust my height. How do I do that? Do I... Guys, how does one reset their position in Airlink? Because I can't do that. Hold on, I might need to restart Airlink. Hold on. Quit. Because I need to reset my position and my height. Give me a second. So allow me to reset position. Okay, MetaQuest, I know you're loading Loft. Let me get onto it. Okay, it's taking an awfully long time. It's taking too much of an awfully long time. Take your time, I am trying my very best, buddy. Oh, wait, no, I don't even need to enter that place. I could just go here instead. Pretty sure you just hold the MetaQuest button, right? Yeah, let me move over. Now I can do it. Okay, for some reason Loft isn't loading. I'm just gonna have to go based on Airlink then. And hopefully I have the floor set so I'm not short. Okay, I can hear the audio. can't see anything. Oh, don't worry. Stream is only dark because I've just joined. Airlink. Okay, well, nothing's loading. That's a new one. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart my headset, which is something I'd never think to say. Oh, it needs an update. Wow, convenient timing. Okay, the bar's still at 0%. I'm just gonna cancel and power off. Hopefully that didn't break the whole microphone. Ow. Okay, I was just flashbanged with red. Pure red. Okay. Hello? Gotta turn it on again. Meta Horizon OS. What happened? Are you early? No. You are in fact, you have in fact missed the first two portions of the stream of Blender. We have reached the gaming section, which will be on for quite a while, so you didn't really miss too much. Hello? Hello? Ow. Okay, I keep getting flashbanged. Quick controls. I said quick controls. Link. Ow. Okay, no, that's you. It froze my screen. Launch Airlink. No, I do not want to see my Meta Quest. Get out me Meta Quest. Okay, I am in the help wanted. Where am I in the help wanted? Okay, I think I need to restart help wanted because it is not showing anything. Stop. Sorry for not saying that. It's alright. Kind of in the middle of something, so I don't mind. Alright, Unreal Engine 4.27, our favorite Unreal Engine version. My monitor isn't displaying anything, but the VR is. Oh. You guys can see this, right? Can you guys see this? Can you guys see everything? I'm actually show chat real quick. Click. Oh, well. Clickety click click click. Alright. OBS is saying yes, so I'll assume you guys will be saying yes. Continue. Right. Oh. Oh, yeah, you have to hold you. Alright. Oh my god, I'm still a midget. Okay. Give me a moment, everyone. Settings. Is there anything in here? I hope OBS is picking up the ambience. Actually, let me check that real quick. OBS, where are you? Okay, good. I think it's picking up ambience. I'm gonna move the YouTube chat window here. And matter of fact, I'm actually gonna open it up in MetaQuest Airlink. So add desktop panel. I said add desktop panel. Here we go, and I can just slide you guys on over here. Alright, that works. Okay, for some reason I am short. Oh wait, hold up. Why is my... Ow. Wonderful. Flick. Okay. We're gonna go for hard mode. We haven't really tried hard mode. We're gonna start it off with some... Ow. Okay, audio stuff. Oh wait. Did it reset all my saves? Oh man, okay, we're gonna have to beat Mangle again. Mangle, easy mode. Continue. I'm still short. I'm pretty sure that won't matter, because I'll be in here.
Welcome to Vet Repair. Fazbear Entertainment
Awfully
prides itself
quiet.
on having the most comfortable facilities.
Give me a sec, because the audio is not showing.
72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system.
That
Your
works.
headlamp should protect you from any
I'm going to
critters who may
assume
have
that
stumbled
works.
into the ducts. As a certified vet technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vet technician, you should never,
He's at the same volume as me, but that's okay, because he's just another voice. I'm actually gonna lower the volume. So it won't be too loud. Anyway, let me up my computer volume. Shebang! I still need to up my volume. Shebang! Oh, did they change this? Ooh, spooky. Alright, did they change this? I think they changed this, right? To account for Secret of the Mimics release, did they? Whoa, I don't remember it being this smooth. That's gonna open, right? Yep, of course it is. Please tell me you are going to finish the model today. Hopefully. Likely not today, but definitely before my vacation. Whoa. Ugh. I'm so short. Bang. Oh no. Holy desync, okay. Oh. Whoa. So what was it? Green, blue, red, orange? Okay, great. It's desynced again. Audio is awfully glitchy on my end. It's cutting in and out from silence. Okay. Well, if I look behind me, it's just like a stretched oblivion. If I look too fast. Okay, where do I go? Is it... Oh, chat was in my way. Sorry. Okay, you know what? I cannot live with this quality. Sorry, chat, but I'm going to leave you. I'm going to be using Steam Link. Hopefully Steam Link doesn't mess up all my settings. Give me a second, guys. I will surely be loading into Help Wanted in a moment. Okay, Steam VR is taking an awfully long time to load. Great, connection failed. Again. Oh, great. Give me a second, everyone. I don't know why VR has so many issues. Oh yeah, nice background, cool. Ow, that was loud. Ow, stop it. Okay, no, that's painful. Awaiting wireless connection. Wow, it failed again. Steam VR has encountered a critical error. Oh no. Oh no, it seems like I'm gonna have to close down. Ow. Okay, well at least I'm in here now. Are we back? No, Steam VR, I don't want to go to home. I want to go into the already running game. Well, at least I'm not short now. Okay, hopefully the microphone still works. Nope, sent me into oblivion again. Whoa, that is... Ah yes, Steam VR Home is waiting. Give us a moment, guys. My VR doesn't like existing. I had to factory reset this thing twice one time. Oh no, the whole thing froze. Okay, nope. It's still frozen, everyone. It is still frozen. It is flash. Ow. It is flashing between the loading and a different loading. Is that good? I don't think that's good. Oh, great. The inputs with the left and right eye screen do not match up whatsoever. Oh. Is it smooth? No. Okay, you know, I'm gonna quit Steam Link. Because that is not working. I'm gonna reopen Steam Link. Connect. Okay, it's connecting. Oh no, it is flashing me again. Whoa, okay, this time it's warping my screen. Oh, this is the perfect way to get motion sick. I know you guys can't see the quest end right now because it's not even connected, but it is so ridiculously bad. Nope, it's still frozen. Oh, ow. Okay, no, my uh, Quest headset is burning hot. Good to know. Okay. So I guess we're not doing VR anymore because one playthrough of Secret of the Mimic killed it. It killed both ways of working with it, so that's wonderful. Hopefully the next release isn't VR related, like a Help Wanted 3, because I am not going to play that. Especially considering flat mode took a whole lot of time to release. Let's see the poll. Wow. Funny number. Wonderful. Okay. Um, hello, can I hit the Alt F4, please? Great, we're back to him. Okay. Oh, we're back. Alright. YouTube isn't receiving enough input to create a smooth stream. I could take notice. Are we still live? I think we're still live. We live, right? Hopefully. Let me change my microphone. Alright. Let me check the stream on another window because YouTube Studio, for some reason, is just incredibly slow. Wow, I got a notification for myself that I started streaming. It says excellent, but it just shows a loading screen. It's not even loading. Okay, so I'm talking to no one, I'm guessing. Oh, wait. No, we're back. Alright. My computer's just slow. Okay. Now we're back on this thing. So. Let us see. Okay. You know what? Going based off of what I'm seeing, I'll put up a poll on both, Twitter and YouTube for clarification. because we only got 3 votes. So I'll go based off of both the results and, see what I get. You can always follow up there as well. Seems like you guys really like Spline IK. So that's good to know. Let me just end that. Now, obviously, this is a little shorter of a stream than usual. I know I barely skimmed over map porting and got a little bit more done with the PJ rig, but not much in technicality, and discovered that my VR headset doesn't work, so we didn't even get to the gaming portion much. Oh, you're back? Oh, we were just about to end stream. That's a little awkward. Unfortunately, I won't be active for an incredibly long time because, I'm gonna be off for a vacation. Oh, wow, my views dropped. Okay, wow. Wonderful. Just as I start talking about my actual stuff, my views drop. Wonderful. That's depressing of YouTube. Anyway. This is gonna be my last stream for a while. You guys probably won't get any streams in June. So, starting July, I might bring back a stream or two, but I'm probably not gonna be up very often. So, that's that. I will release this guy before I go, though. I won't stream anything for quite a while, after all. I do plan to get a short or two out before then, like I said from last stream. I am working on those. So, without further ado, nice knowing y'all, I will say. Even if it was a little more of a scuffed stream today. We'll make progress. No one ever usually makes progress on the first day or in the middle of a long project. Quite literally, this guy can technically be an infinite length if you have a strong enough and beefy PC. So, good stream, everyone. Hope I see you in July or late June. Either one counts.